Hi, I was going to record this devotion in Mrs. Chevy's classroom because she teaches English and literature here in our school. But this is what schools very often look like in the middle of summer. This is her classroom, all moved out into the hallway because they're waxing her floor. But the reason why I wanted to record from Mrs. Chevy's classroom is because of what we're looking at today. Yesterday and today, we are reading the longest chapter of the Bible, Psalm 119. And today, we're reading from 89 through to the end. And you might go, why are we doing this? Because in our English language today, tell us who, what, when, where, why. Give us the story really quick so that we can move on. We don't want repetition, and that's the way it is in English literature today. So it's really important for you to try to get yourself back into the Hebrew mindset. That their goal was not to try to tell you the story really quick. Their goal was more, I don't mind using a really big book to tell you something really simple. The really simple thing that the psalmist wanted to share with you is how important God's word is. In Psalm 119, every verse except one in the 168 verses contains a reference to God's word. Sometimes it's law, which might better be translated teaching. It includes both law and gospel, the good news of forgiveness, or God's decrees, or God's promises, or God's ways. The psalmist just wanted to emphasize to us in a powerful way how important the use of God's word is today. And that's also why I wanted to be here, is just to celebrate that words are important. And then our New Testament lesson emphasizes that whole idea of how important words are as well. Our New Testament lesson is 1 Corinthians 3, where Paul is continuing to deal with this whole idea of division in the Corinthian congregation. And he explains that what's really important is that there is one foundation that is laid. That foundation is the announcement of what Jesus has done for us. And that then, as we teach others, that we carefully build on that certain foundation of God's word. So, enjoy reading Psalm 119. What I've been doing is I've been looking for a theme verse in each one of those 8 sections, and especially focusing on the middle 2 verses, because in Hebrew poetry, again, we're dealing with another culture, they put the most important theme verse very often right in the center. So there are 8 verse sections. Look for the theme verse. What is this section all about? And then just celebrate that God has given you a marvelous foundation, the foundation of Jesus Christ. God help us to build on that foundation.